Welcome back. Another week of what it's like running a 7-figure lawn business. Monday started off a little wet and drippy. Yeah, we had a lawnmower get stuck first thing this morning. We had quite a bit of rain overnight. We decided, we're going to mow, we're not going to mow, so we decided to go ahead and do a bunch of mowing today because it looks like it's going to get worse as the week goes along, quite honestly. So, yeah, first job out, we're like, oh man, we got a lawnmower stuck. So, but anyway, that problem's been resolved. We're out and about and everything's going fine. So other than that, we're doing a little pre-emergent and broadleaf weed control today here at our business, and had my radio show on Turfs Up Radio, did my Profit Time show. Love you guys to join us on there. We're going to mow wet grass this week, or certainly today. Hopefully by tomorrow we're into some better conditions. But we did a landscape last week. One of the landscapes that we did, we got a call this morning that the wind blew a couple of their trees. So with that being said, we'll see you Tuesday. Have a great one. No, we got a slot right here for them. Welcome back. It's Tuesday. Started up this morning. Had a semi here with a truckload of mulch for us. We were glad to see that come in. We have a nice day going on. A little bit cool this morning, but going to take full advantage of it today. Had a game of seek and find this morning with a set of truck keys. One of our crew managers gave another crew manager a key. We had about 7 of us searching this morning. Hey, we got the key, we got underway. We're out and about now. Today we're full service and everything, doing little landscape pullouts today. Getting ready for a landscape that we're going to try to get in tomorrow before it starts raining, because tomorrow looks like we're going to be really windy, not be able to treat any lawns. We worked on our lawn program today. Stephen West with Sigma Organics was here, and we were talking about pre-emergence and maybe doing something a little bit differently this fall. So that's our day so far. So you guys have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, it's Wednesday, hump day. Started out this morning with getting our crews out and all that going, with doing some landscaping, mowing. Definitely not doing any spraying today. We've got a wind advisory going on, and we got some severe weather moving in. We got our mowing done for the week. This morning, did a little bit of consulting for about an hour with a gentleman down in Atlanta, Georgia. Then we progressed to my radio show and back to my lawn hat. I said, hey, I'm going to go take my Union 15. So I ran to the grocery real quick, ran out and got some personal groceries. And now got storm prep going on here at work. It's spring, severe storms. We're looking for anywhere between 5 and 8 inches of rain the next several days. I'll touch base with you guys tomorrow and let you know how it fared tonight. We'll see you next time. All right, here it is, Thursday. Can y'all believe that already? Rolling through another week. We got into the office this morning. Luckily, we had no damage here. We had severe storms go through the area last night. A lot of tornadic damage in areas right around us. Today at Wayne's Lawn Service, we won't have any outside production type work. Doing a lot of work here in the office today. Work on proposals and follow-ups. And last but not least, sitting here writing a check for rent to ourselves or a building we own that's next to us. Yard space over there for our trailers and trucks and mulch bins and things like that. So that's what's going on here at Wayne's Lawn Service today. We'll see you Friday. All right, it's Friday. Yes, here we are, another week in the books. We actually had a weird little adventure here back in our shop today. We had one of the ceiling tiles fell down, so we had some water coming in. So we had a issue with the roof leaking. Came through, got this wet. Our insulation, that insulation fell down on the truck, and you can see where we got insulation from the in the drywall, from where it got full of water and then came on down. But the reality of it is we had a good week overall. We were working ahead like we talked about in our other videos. Also today, did my show this morning on Profit Time, so be sure to check that out on Turfs Up Radio. And other than that, it's just a slow day, no production going on outside. We've had about 4 inches of rain, anywhere between 3 and 4 inches of rain the last couple of days. I'm looking for about 4 to 6 inches more between today and tomorrow, and some on Sunday. So I know one thing, we're looking forward to this rain moving on out of here, but I do want to thank you for tuning in again this week on what it's like running a 7-figure lawn and landscape business, and we'll see you Monday. Welcome back to what it's like to run a 7-figure lawn and landscaping business here. It's Monday. Got a good day to work outside. Very little mowing going on today, predominantly doing mulching and trimming. But we do have a nice weather day outside, so we're taking advantage of that weather from that aspect of it. We're also putting down some pre-emergent and getting some broadleaf weed sprayed. Other than that, it's a kickoff to another season. We got a lot of leads coming in, estimate requests coming in, so we're taking care of that. Hey, it's that time of the year. Don't get tore up. Just do them one at a time and everything will work out. We'll see you Tuesday.
Keep your mouth open while you're looking up.
Yeah, for sure.
Might catch a leaf or two. Look like. We're good.
Here we are, it's Tuesday. We got a beautiful day outside, sunny, very cool. We actually had a low this morning of about 28 degrees. I think we're going to about 40, 45. So it's that time of the year. It's a transitional time of the year. First thing this morning out, we have a driver back in the truck out here at the shop. Caught a mirror, didn't rip it off the truck, but cracked the mirror. So Katie reached out to a client yesterday, sent a proposal for some fertilization and weed control. They responded this morning, so she called back, was talking to the gentleman about his options on paying. We'd offer him a 5% discount to do a prepay, and he said, well, I'm not doing that. I've been scammed before, and he hung up on her. About an hour later, he called back, and he was like, hey, I was speaking with a young lady earlier, and I just had a few more questions, and he went ahead and accepted his proposal and decided to set up his client portal and pay through that. A bit of a sad note, some of you guys may know or heard of Jim Houston, industry consultant, and he's been doing business coaching and consulting for almost 4 decades. Jim passed away last week at the age of 75, so our condolences go out to him. Last but not least, for our Tuesday here at WLS, we got some mowing going on, quite a bit of mowing actually, doing some fertilization and weed control today, doing some mulching and a little bit of landscaping work. So that's what's going on here Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow and see what's going on exciting here at WLS. It is hump day. Can y'all believe it? Here we are on Wednesday. We got a beautiful day going. Temperature's really nice outside. Crews are out. We got a couple trucks out spraying today. We got a little mowing going on today, landscaping going on. A little bit of everything going on today, but mulch bins, hopefully we're going to get those filled up. We got mulch coming to fill these things up. Got a few trees hilled in back here on a job we're getting ready to do tomorrow. Did my radio show this morning. Other than that, you guys have a great day and we'll see you tomorrow. Hello, it's Thursday. We got a little bit of rain overnight last night, doing a little mowing, little weed control, doing some landscaping work today, so we're full in it. Going to maybe be a little bit shorter day than normal due to potentially some rain coming in. I think we're going to be good most of the day. Paying a few bills, It's fun to see it coming in, sad to see it going out, but it's what we call cash flow. Hey, at the end of the day, as long as some of those profit dollars are staying behind, that's our goal. So we'll see you tomorrow as we roll up on Friday and see what we got going on. Hope you're having a great day. Alrighty then, it is Friday. Can you all believe it? Tell you what, it's almost the end of the day. We're trying to survive here in our office. Katie's out of town today, and she's going to be out of town Monday. And that's our office manager. A couple landscapes we got completed today. One of them, the company that we take care of, they actually make the Derby pie. And they got some commercials they're getting ready to make out there for the Derby and that whole thing, so they want to get everything spruced up, so we got them taken care of. Had a good show this morning on Turfs Up Radio with David Mowing, and somebody we do some consulting with and have for a couple years. We had a customer, one of our Furt & Weed customers, was getting a pool put in his backyard, and he reached out to our applicator and was like, hey, since you're not doing my back, can you give me a price adjustment? So we got those little things we're dealing with, and it's always a lot of little things going on. None of it bad at all. It's just business is what it amounts to. We got our trucks cleaned every Friday, at least once a week. At least on Friday we wash trucks, more if it's needed. But generally every Friday is our wash day for our trucks. So we've got that fresh, clean image going out. Looking forward to getting out of here. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you Monday. Welcome back to what it's like to run a seven-figure lawn and landscaping business. My goodness, here we are in another week. We've got a great week planned here at WLS. Everybody showed up to work today. It's always a great sign when we got 100% participation. You guys could appreciate that. We should get most of our day in that we want to get around here. Doing a little fertilization and weed control today, doing a little landscaping today, doing some mowing today. Get ready to go run on some leads myself. Get ready to go out and look at a few places. I've got a residential grading job I'm going to go take a look at, and then I've got a commercial facility that we're going to go look at for full service mow, mulch, spray, hedges, snow and ice management. And I'll let you guys know how it goes when I come. Wish me luck. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. It's Tuesday. A lot of going on today at WLS. We went out and saw a few people, myself, a couple landscape projects we're going to be working on, or hopefully working on. Getting ready to go out and see a few people. First guy I'm going to see here bought some product at Lowe's. He thinks he may have applied too much to his yard. So we're going to go take a look at that. And then we've got a couple landscape proposals we're going to go talk to people on, and we'll go from there. Did a little fertilization and weed control today. It's a little windy, but Jeopardy got a few done. Other than that, mowing and doing a little mulching today, and Katie's back in the office, so things are squared back away. Also, we had one of our sales reps stop by today, Stephen West with Sigma Organics, talking to us about insecticide program coming up that they got available the next 30 days. So we talked about grub worms and fleas and ticks.
That's why you don't necessarily want to treat now, because you're opening up that window to not control the second generation as well, further down the road.
Which is the more damaging.
Correct.
Okay.
So that's why I would say you need to wait for at least, what is today, April 15th? At least another 4 to 5 weeks before you even consider treat.
So if you were going to treat now, if a customer wanted to treat now, would it do any good?
I don't think it would do necessarily any good right now.
Because they got to be eaten to ingest it, right?
Correct. Well, it has to be watered into the profile.
Well, that's
yes.
not a problem.
Right, that's not a problem.
So it gets watered in, then they eat it.
Correct. It would be in the soil.
It's they'd be accessing it through what, the plants?
Correct. Because it's going to be uptake. It's going to be absorbed by the roots, and it's going to go up.
All right. So then they eat the roots, then they're in trouble.
Correct. So now is the time in mid-May to early part of June, okay, to treat with Merit. Merit is your preventer for the subsequent generations. Does that make sense?
Appreciate you doing that. Other than that, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Here's what I did this week. I took down the thing that was there and put up my painting.
Hello everybody, welcome to Wednesday. Here we go. I had to call a couple audibles this morning. You know, that's just the way it is. So on hand for us today is a really nice landscaping job, putting a completely new landscape in, as well as landscape lighting. We're going to try to get both of those things accomplished today. Hope you guys have a great day too. We'll see you tomorrow. Alrighty then, it is the end of the day on Thursday, April 17th. And we had a lot of stuff going on. Did a little fertilization a week intro. Did a nice little landscape job. We did get those lights in. I was telling you about Wednesday, about the landscape and the lighting that we were doing for one client. We got that job complete. Went out last night about 8:30. Met the client. We always go out with them. Make sure everything looks good. Make sure the angle's right on the lights. Let them load the app. They had the color changing lights with the app. Thanks. Cast Lighting's awesome product. We love it, and our customers love it. And we went out and did that last night. Today we had Ben from Skag that came by and dropped off a Jackal for us, that new skid steer unit, we'll call it. You guys are familiar with it, I'm sure. So we're looking forward to having that and demoing that. We've been pretty busy today. It's been a great day though. Weather's been good all week for us, and looking forward to tomorrow. We'll see you.
Welcome back. It's Friday. I'm actually doing today's wrap up because Wayne decided to peace out after lunch. He got done with his radio show. Daniel did his radio show. We got some fun facts about Easter. We caught up on our landscaping invoicing, making sure that the jobs we have marked completed have actually been invoiced. So Kyle and I spent some time doing that today. Our crew put in some trees at a couple of different properties today. Really excited about how that looks. I'm sure we'll share a picture of that with you. A pretty light day today in terms of what we've done, but getting the things wrapped up for the week, getting ourselves set up for next week, making sure our trucks get washed, get cleaned out, all that kind of stuff, and hopefully going to enjoy the Easter weekend. So this is another week of what it's like to run a 7-figure landscaping business. Stay tuned with us for more. don't film this part.
Hello and welcome back to what it's like to run a 7-figure lawn and landscaping business. We got off to a late start due to the weather, and I know you guys can appreciate that. It doesn't matter if you're a one-truck operation or a multi-crew company. We were out of here about 9:15 this morning, so everything went good from that point. Getting our mowing completed, sending out several different proposals. We're going to be doing a lot of cleanup of landscape beds, putting a few bushes in, putting some solite rock in, putting some mulch in. So I got this. We're going to go see her and see if we can go out and sell that job. I'll keep you guys posted on how it goes. And also today is Bill Day at Wayne's Lawn Service. Yeah, we're always excited for that. This is when all of our reoccurring invoices for all of our contractual work is billed out on the 20th or the first business day after the 20th. So yay to Bill Day. Also today I had a gentleman just stop by this morning about 10 minutes before my Profit Time show that I do on Turfs Up Radio. We actually talked about koi ponds. What a unique diversification, right? So with that being said, we'll see you guys tomorrow and we'll go from there. Have a great day.
Hey everybody, I'm just actually working on our social media. I'm a little bit old school. I've got a calendar laid out so I can kind of keep track of everything that we're doing within all our different platforms between our Instagram, Facebook, Google profile, Threads.
All right, it is Tuesday. We are back at it again here at Wayne's Lawn Service. Doing a little landscaping today, doing some sales projects out there today. So we've been pretty busy. Katie's actually been out in the field doing some videos and looking forward to our Zoom meeting tonight in the Profit Circle. We're going to have Dan Kasser will Thrive on with us tonight in the Profit Circle. He's going to be discussing a little bit of advertising and the need for your company to have not just to have a website, but what needs to be included and with your social media and your website to drive those phone calls for you, regardless of the size of your business. With that being said, hope you guys are having a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you later. All right, here we are. It's Hump Day, Wednesday. Exciting day today here at Wayne's Lawn Service as we wrap up our day. We got to take our new Skag Jacko out. It's not ours yet, but we're testing it out. Took it out and used it on a few different jobs today. Also had my radio show this morning. We got finished up on our round 2 of our application, so we're starting round 3. Quite a bit of mowing done. Got some landscape jobs done today. Got a new account serviced and started today. Katie had a very special treat delivered today. Our office manager. She got her flowers today. And speaking, this is kind of funny, but not funny.
The note.
The note, yeah, you want to tell them about your note?
It said, "We can't do this with you."
Yeah, instead of "we can't do this without you." So
they hand wrote it.
Yeah, we wrote in "without you" and put the "out" in a little thing in there, so she didn't think we were trying to get rid of her or anything. But that's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow, Thursday, and hope you guys have a great evening. All right, it's Thursday. Today we're into mowing. We got some fertilization and weed control going, or quite a bit of that going actually. Landscaping going, spraying a lot of parking lots and fence lines and things like that today, taking advantage of this good weather. Ben Taylor came by with Midwest equipment and picked the Jackal up, that Skag equipment that he let us use for a couple days. Certainly do appreciate that. That was an outstanding piece of equipment. Don't have enough good things to say about it. We used it for a little bit of grading work. We did it for some shrub removal, did some sewer line repair work with it. So yeah, it was an outstanding piece of equipment. I'd recommend you guys demo one for yourself. So big maintenance day here in the shop as well. So getting equipment serviced and maintenance and blades and things like that going on today. Our biggest excitement for the day was my granddaughter, Caroline, came by to see us. And so anyway, here's Caroline. She came in, spent a little time with us. Where did we go for lunch?
McDonald's.
And who all got to go with us? Everybody. Who's everybody? We got to tell them who everybody is.
Katie, Daniel, you, and my dad.
Yeah, so I had a McDonald's day today. So we're glad you came by to see us today. Hey, we'll see you guys Friday with an update on what's going on Friday at WLS. We'll see you next time. Chris is getting ready to go take and do a very small mulch job this morning. We're trying to beat the rain. It's like 12 bags of mulch for back of the patio home. Going to get their beds cleaned up, a little snapshot down. That's what we're into this morning. Other than that, we're not going to be doing too much today. Thanks for tuning in to another week of what it's like to run a seven-figure lawn and landscaping business. We'll see you next week. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to what it's like to run a seven-figure lawn and landscaping business. It's Monday. We're off to a great start. Hope you guys had a great weekend, got to do something you like, a little personal time. For us here in Louisville, Kentucky, this is to kick off the Derby week, if you will. We're getting quite a few mulch and trims and landscape installations, all those kind of things completed for people. Weather this week is not looking great, quite honestly. Not very conducive to getting a lot of work done outside, but we are going to have breaks in between. Today's a great day. We're getting a lot done today. A lot of mowing, throwing a lot of resource at mowing today. And then the rest of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, predominantly off and on rain showers. We'll deal with that on a daily basis. Also today I had Brad Stewart on my radio show with me. Key Man Insurance.
So you can put life insurance on him. Let's just say his name's Joe. You can put life insurance on Joe as a business. It will allow you to be able to replace Joe's income, Joe's whatever, but without a loss to your business.
We also put on a few new accounts today. And tonight at 7 p.m. we got our Zoom call in the Profit Circles. Hope you guys have had a great day, and we'll plan on seeing you tomorrow. All right, today's Tuesday, and we got a good day going on here at WLS. We got rain actually moving in now. It's mid-afternoon. It's about 2:30 almost, but up until now we had a good day. We got to go out and do a little bit of several flats of flowers in the ground for customers. Got very creative on some of that. We got an email from one of our customers where we put their name in flowers. Got a little mowing done, a little power seeding done. We had a little issue with our power seeder. Thankfully, a real good friend of mine who's got a business down the street let me borrow one of his power seeders. We got that job done. So we got our storms moving in now, so I'm sure crews will be coming back in. So with that being said, have a good day. We'll see y'all tomorrow. There's a lot of people out there that aren't quite as ethical as they should be on what they tell you they're doing versus what. I can probably talk better now on this. All right, here it is, Hump Day Wednesday. Yes, indeedy. Had a great surprise this morning. My granddaughter came by this morning on her way to school. with the Derby coming up, we've got a marketing ad that's getting ready to go out about putting your house in the winner's circle. I had my Turf's Up radio show today. We had a great discussion on charging for estimates or not. But other than that, at work, we got a couple new accounts done on mowing. We did some lawn applications, bed maintenance, quite a bit of Roundup spraying, different locations, and just an overall good day. Went out on a sales call today, talked to a lady about cleaning up some landscape on the side of her house and putting some rock down, and it's been a good day. We're wrapping up the day here. It's about 4 o'clock. Look forward to tomorrow, Thursday, and we'll see you then.
Okay, so today is Thursday. We had a half-ish day because we've had some iffy weather on the horizon. It kind of held off. We were able to get what we needed to done today. Tomorrow is the Kentucky Derby here in Louisville, so we'll be off for that. Just some in-office things, wrapping up the week. I went with Kyle to film some content. We do some planter pots for a customer every year right before Derby because he has people over for that. What? He's vacuuming. Okay, so Wayne left to get supplies for his own Derby party, and then he just now came back to get the bank deposit, and he's vacuuming. So one thing you might not know about Wayne is he loves to clean. Like, I think it's a genetic trait in his family, honestly. Let's see, what else did we do? Called in payroll. We had a customer upset that we weren't tilling the area that we were adding topsoil and seeding, so they decided to hold off on that project completely until the fall, so that was interesting. Started a Derby draw name pot thing for a winner here in the office. Did some billing with a customer, another company that we do some spraying for. Updated their billing, made sure that was correct. So Kyle and I were talking about this game, or Daniel and I were talking about this game called The Floor. If you haven't seen it, check it out. But we were talking about what if I had to stand next to somebody that was geography, and if you don't know anything about me, geography is not my strong suit. Like, I'm gonna use Google Maps to get from here to my house, okay? So we were like, Daniel was like, what do you think you could know? And so I was naming off the states, you know, the ones that you're gonna remember by shape. So Kyle pulls up a map quiz where they're all disjointed. You know, it gives you a state, and you gotta click on the right state. And let's just say my confidence level went down pretty significantly after that. Like the first 3 states, I was pretty much just, you know, hoping for the best after that. But yeah, other than that, we're doing a Derby Oaks giveaway to try to get some engagement on our social media. And yeah, that about wraps up our week. So like I said, tomorrow we'll be here just wrapping up a few things in the office and then celebrating Oaks and Derby here in the Bluegrass. Have a great day.